In the ancient land, two brothers were born, twins of a different nature. Esau, the firstborn, was a man of the field, a skillful hunter with a spirit as wild as the open plains. Jacob was a quiet man, dwelling in tents, his heart a landscape of deep thoughts and patient ambition. One fateful day, Esau returned from the hunt, faint with hunger, his strength failing him. He saw Jacob with a pot of lentil stew, its aroma a sweet torture. "Give me some of that red stew," he pleaded, "for I am about to die." In that moment of desperate weakness, Jacob saw an opportunity. "First," he said, his voice low and steady, "sell me your birthright." And for a bowl of stew and a piece of bread, Esau despised his birthright, a choice that would echo with bitterness for years to come. The years passed, and their father Isaac grew old, his eyes dim so that he could not see. Fearing his time was near, he called for Esau to hunt game and prepare a savory meal, so he could give his firstborn his final, sacred blessing. But their mother, Rebekah, who loved Jacob more, overheard. She devised a plan of heartbreaking deception. She dressed Jacob in Esau's finest clothes and covered his smooth hands and neck with the skins of young goats to mimic his hairy brother. Trembling, Jacob went to his father. Isaac, confused by the voice but convinced by the feel of the hairy hands, bestowed the blessing upon Jacob, a blessing of dew from heaven, of richness of the earth, and of dominion over his brother. Scarcely had Jacob left when Esau returned, his heart full, ready to receive his father's blessing. But when he presented his meal, Isaac trembled violently. "Who was it then?" he stammered. "That hunted game and brought it to me. I ate it just now and I blessed him." "Yes, and he will be blessed." When Esau heard his father's words, he let out a great and bitter cry. "Bless me, me too, my father," he wept. But the blessing was gone, stolen by his brother. In that moment, Esau's grief curdled into a burning hatred, and he vowed in his heart to kill Jacob once their father had passed. To save his life, Jacob fled, beginning long years of exile, fear, and hardship. He toiled, he married, and he built a new life, but the wound of his family remained. After 20 years, guided by a divine call, he journeyed back home, his heart heavy with fear of the brother he had wronged. He sent gifts ahead, messengers of his regret. Finally, on the banks of the Jabbok, he saw Esau coming, and with him 400 men. Jacob bowed to the ground 7 times, but Esau ran to meet him, and in an act that defied all fear and expectation, he embraced his brother, fell on his neck and kissed him, and they wept. Not tears of sorrow or of anger, but tears of forgiveness, of reunion, of a love that had against all odds endured. The long, bitter winter of their separation was over, melted away in the warmth of a brother's embrace.